Excuse me. The voice was calm, almost too calm, for a bustling Sunday afternoon. I turned around. My girls clustered around me, chattering and laughing like nothing had just happened. And there he was, the same man who had saved me moments earlier from what felt like a public unraveling. But let me take you back to how I got there. 1 month, 6 book vouchers, 4 daughters, and one very empty bank card. I found myself in the middle of BM, balancing not just shopping bags, but the weight of motherhood, pride, and an invisible battle with timing. I hadn't planned on forgetting my card that day, nor did I plan for my phone to die in church. But sometimes, life writes its own script, and this chapter, it had a twist I never saw coming. It all started with the school book vouchers. My kids brought them home like golden tickets from a chocolate factory, 6 in total, and an extra 10 early bird voucher won by one of my girls. The plan was simple. After church on Sunday, we'd head to the store and finally use them. But as with most things in my life, simple plans have a way of turning into complex adventures. Church ran long. The sermon was good too. Good, and by the time we were ready to leave, my phone had given up, slipping into a silent black screen like it was protesting the weight of the day. That's when I realized my bank card wasn't in my bag. A silent sigh escaped me, but I held my smile for the girls. They were excited. I couldn't ruin that. We got to BM, ready to explore, only to be told quite nonchalantly that the book vouchers weren't valid in their store. I managed a weak smile, shrugged, and told the girls to pick out other items worth around £10. They buzzed off, laughing, pointing, negotiating as kids do. Eventually, we settled on a few things. Total? 11.5. The cashier, clearly unsure how to process the voucher, fumbled through the motions. The queue behind us grew. I could feel the eyes. Then came the awkward ask, "You'll have to pay the extra 1.5. I gently asked if she could just remove something instead. Her irritation showed. She began muttering, maybe to herself, maybe to me, about delays and queues and just 1.5. I stood there, smiling, my heart sinking, my mind racing, my girls watching. Then came the voice. A man behind me said, "I'll take care of it." Just like that. No fuss. No judgment. He handed her the coin and looked away, like it was the most natural thing to do. I turned to him, genuinely grateful, my eyes saying what my pride wouldn't let my mouth say in that moment. "Thank you." I walked out of that store holding my daughter's hands, my heart aching not from shame but from helplessness. The kind of ache only a parent knows when your strength feels like it's slipping and you hope your kids don't see the cracks. Then came that voice again. "Excuse me." I turned. It was him. Before I could even ask why he followed us, he slipped something into my hand. I looked down. A 50 note. Crisp. Quiet. Unbelievable. I stared at it, then at him, and for the first time in a long while, words failed me. "Thank you," I whispered. My eyes welled, not from the money, but from the way the universe had spoken through a stranger. He simply nodded, smiled, and walked back to his car. No name, no explanation, just a miracle, wrapped in human form. What he didn't know, what no one knew, was that forgetting my card wasn't really an accident. There was nothing in it, not even a pound, and the story about my phone dying? A cover-up. So my girls wouldn't worry that Mom was walking on financial eggshells. But that man, he reminded me that just when life feels like it's closing in, a window opens. A blessing shows up in the form of a stranger's kindness. And sometimes, miracles don't shout. They whisper, "Excuse me." I watched his car disappear into the Sunday traffic, the 50 pounds still warm in my hand, my heart now heavier with gratitude than helplessness. My daughters looked up at me, eyes wide with wonder, not because of the money, but because they had just witnessed something rare, quiet, powerful kindness. As we walked home, our bags a little fuller, our spirits a lot lighter, I realized something. Sometimes, the most unexpected interruptions, a dead phone, a forgotten card, a queue that won't move, are divine setups in disguise. Moments designed not to break us, but to remind us that we're seen, that we're not alone. That man didn't just pay for our items. He paid forward a lesson my children and I will carry forever. Kindness costs little, but its value is immeasurable. And that Sunday, in a store aisle filled with stress, noise, and judgment, a stranger became our miracle. Indeed, miracles still happen not with trumpets or fanfare, but in quiet moments when the world reminds us, hope is never too far away.